Hello my friends and welcome to the 1 hour metal detecting challenge. So in this series of videos I'll be metal detecting for 1 hour on any given field with any given machine. Just to give users a rough idea on what to expect from any given machine. So just to give you a simple idea of how this will work, I will literally start the timer and every time I get a signal I will stop the timer. Once the target has been located, I'll start the timer again. So the first machine that we'll be using, and the machine that I'll be using for today's challenge, is the C.SCOPE 1MX. Now this is what we'd call an entry level or a budget machine. It's absolutely fantastic for beginners and I'd say maybe the elderly because it's very, very light and very, very simple to set up. I recently did a versus video against one of the newer Garrett models and this machine came out pretty well. If you want to see that, there's a link up there and there's a link below. Now just to give you a rough idea about the conditions we're facing today, we have a post-crop, heavy stubble in places, but we've still got gaps that we can get in and out of. Due to no rain for quite a while, the ground is really, really hard. I've done this field about 10 times myself in the past and I believe that it's been done quite a bit in the 70s, 80s and 90s by other detectorists. In those hunts I used a GMP and a C.SCOPE 6MX. Unfortunately those particular factors, being post-crop, being stubble, being the fact that it's been done quite a bit and the fact that the ground is so hard, doesn't put the C.SCOPE 1MX in good stead over that hour period. But so just be aware that, you know, just to make things slightly fair, that those conditions that we're going for at the moment aren't the best conditions. I'll probably do another video with this machine on a ploughed, a pasture and perhaps the beach as well. Okay then, settings for today. As I said, it's a very simple machine to set up. I'm going to turn it on by using the dial here. I'm just going to go to the green zone here. Just get the threshold, see it's there. Just pull it back ever so slightly so it's just a hum in the background. You can decrease it and get rid of it altogether and still have the same amount of depth and sensitivity. Just going to push it there because I want to just listen for those slight breaks in that audio tone. Down here we have our discrimination, and I'm going to keep it in. I don't know actually. I think I'm going to keep it at 1, just because I know this field's been done quite a lot, and I don't really want to be missing anything at all. Rightio then. Without further ado, let's go see what we can find. Okay, so I have what I consider to be a good target right there. Not even a minute in, so I'm going to stop the clock there. That over there and just give you an idea of tone. Personally, I think that's a good strong tone, so I'm going to dig that target. Straight in with a big old piece of iron there, an old piece of farming equipment of some sort, perhaps a scythe or something. I don't know. No, I don't think it is. It's too depthy for that. Anyway, let's start the clock. Right, second signal, pausing on 57.53. That's a good signal. My phone's, no, it should be fine, should be fine. It gave that signal before I was putting the phone anywhere near it. Anyway, so let's have a dig. Yes, in that instance, a bit of aluminium foil, I do believe. Not good. Another signal. Just here, I think. Where is it? That's a good one. The sounds of things. Absolutely dig that. Great, okay, so it's in this huge clod here. Not there. Oh. Okay, in here somewhere. Let's have a quick look, shall we? In here. Oh, it's like Christmas. Opening up a birthday. Oh, it's a coin. Is it a coin? It's a coin. Yes. That was a nice signal, wasn't it? How deep is that? I don't know. It's not very deep, is it? It's 4 inches, I'd say. Let's have a quick look at this, shall we? Wow. Well, it doesn't have anything on it, any defining features or markings. It is a very thin coin, and it definitely has some age to it. Wow, that is old. Just unfortunately no definition. But the main thing is that we found it. It's got a slight clip behind it almost. Oh, it's gone now. An odd clicking type sound, which kind of like that first bit of iron, that had a similar click to it almost. Let's have a look. You hear it going in the background. Be interesting to see if this is iron or not. Ah, okay, I think it's this. Yeah, it's a bit shrapnel. Okay, note the slight clip in the background on that. That's interesting because all other detectors I use, you'll find this quite commonly. In fact, all the items that I've found so far will all come up good in pretty much most detectors. But it's interesting that was almost trying to warn me from the background. Very interesting. I'm going to move to a slightly different part of the field because I have done this bit quite thoroughly, but it's still interesting that coin did come up. And I've done that, I've done this area. Right, it's right there by my estimation. Hoorah! Right, what have we got here then? Come on, what's here? Whatever it is in this almost a root system here, as you can see. It must be tiny. Wow, that must be small. Oh, there it is there. Oh wow, look at that. It's just an old nail, but it's an old nail. That's not a modern nail. That is a particularly old nail. Wowee, or it's something off of, maybe it's not even a nail, it could be a bit of an ornate thing off of an old bit of old dresser or drawer, you know, like an old Georgian thing or something like that. Oh well, still a fine note. Been out for 20 minutes. And, you know, stamina's absolutely fine. It's such a lovely, light machine. It swings so nicely, but at the same time being really well balanced, if that makes sense. Sometimes you can get quite light machines and it's great that they're light, but the balance on them is all wrong. And they seem to kind of fling off in all sorts of strange directions sometimes. Right, okay, look. This one looks like it could be at some depth. It could be a bit of a problem, this one. Right. Fantastic, whatever it is in here. Great. Right, what are you then? Nope. Oh, it's there. Oh, come. Now that is a big buckle, my friends. That is a huge buckle. Okay, we've got another good signal here. Really tight, clean. Very strong. See if I can do this one without standing up. I reckon it's near the surface. See, I'm going to have to stand up. Right, let's take the head of the detector, sweep over. Oh, hey, pretty much got it on the first go. Oh, it's another coin. It's another coin. Oh man. Okay, great. All right. Oh yes. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Again, it's very, very old. So very thin, as you can see there, my friends. But I do believe I'm just going to rub it gently. Don't want to put too much pressure on this because it's obviously a very thin coin. So I'm not going to, don't want to do any damage to it. But I'm going to just give it a quick clean up, see if we can get anything off of it. Ah, now, unfortunately, no, it's very similar to the previous coin. So old, really old. I think that probably was at some point a head. See how it's defined and it's also coming. Feels like it's coming away from the coin there. I think that's a head. And if I had to guess, I'd say a George second. I think, maybe, not too sure. But again, well done for finding it. Interestingly, this signal is pretty much like the other one. And of course, I'm right next to it as well. So let's have a look. See how strong that is. I do believe the other one beforehand, the one that we've just dug, wasn't at massive depth, but it was 4 or 5 inches down, I'd say. Do you know what? I said that the ground was going to be so hard because of the fact there's no, it's been so dry, but actually in places, in spots around the field, you get quite nice areas with like earth, which is just like this, and it's like cutting through a cake almost. Let's go for a double clip now. I wonder why that is. Okay, so here we are. It's in this somewhere. It's another coin. It is another coin. Again, I think it's exactly the same as the previous coin. Now, I've done this area. I said it before, I've done it with the G-Max and I've done it with the 6MX. It just goes to show, doesn't it? The plough goes over those fields and everything changes. Doesn't really matter what metal detector you've got. Hey, I'm really happy with that. And that could be anything, you know, that could be a silver hammered, that could be, you know, this one's got markings on it. Let's clean this one up. Now that is interesting. Now this is exactly the same as the other coins. But we've still got some definition there. Look at that. Hey, we might even be able to get a date off of this. It would be down there. Before I look, just want to say that this is an old coin. Let's have a look and see if I can get a date. Ah, no, frustratingly out of reach. If I had to guess, I'd say it would say 1797 or 1690. No, I don't know. That's a poor guess, but again, a coin. Right, this here is a fantastic target. But it's so good that I'm almost cynical. Just let you have a quick listen to this. If it has to be on the surface. A target as strong as that has to be on the surface. Hold on, there's a dog trying to attack me. Hello! Hello! Okay, back to work. That was a lovely dog. So our target is here. I think that it's most likely on the surface somewhere. It has to be. Oh look, it's there, look. Oh, it's a old 303 shell. Yes, they always ping good on every single detector that I use. These are a burden. Okay, you know, I call this the 1 hour challenge, but by the time I've fiddled around with getting my phone out of my pocket, another good signal near where the other coins were found. Nope. Right, so we're looking at depth. Oh no, we're not. Okay, whatever it is here. Not too bad for an entry-level machine. It's still in our hand. Let's filter this ever so slightly. Oh, I can see it's there. I'd say that that's a button. That would be my estimation. Again, you can't grumble, can you? Come on. It's a circular piece of metal. You know that you're finding circular pieces of metal, it's not a button, is it? It's old. Yeah, it's really old. I think that might be that could be a Roman. Quick clean up. No idea. Maybe an old grot. Seems really well formed. Not too sure, but again, for the purposes of our hour challenge, it's a small round piece of metal that could have been a stator for all we know, couldn't it? Brilliant. Well, I've had a bit of a gap there because I've moved to a slightly separate, it's not separate, a different part of the field. Okay, so on your side again, sir. Not in that big clump. Not in that big clump. Ah, here we go. This big clump hither. Can't see any obvious protrusions. Right, let's break you. No, let's break you again. Okay. Oh. Right, okay, what have we got here then? Oh, okay, so it's down here somewhere. I think I can see it, and I can see the reddening of iron. So it might be a... Oh, it just flew out, didn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, where's it gone now? Did it just fly out? It just flew out. Oh, you fool. Where's that gone? Oh, it's over there. Oh, hello. It's a coin. I think it's a modern 5p. I think it's a 5p. Oh, let's go have a look. That is not a modern 5p. What is that? Quick clean up. Oh, I got really excited there, didn't I? It's a 5 centimes. This being a French coin of some sort. There is a date there, but I can't get it. It's not 1980, is it? It might be 1980. Or it's 1880. I don't know. I've got no frame of reference with... I've had a few French coins, but no frame of reference with that one. It's a really nice and it's got a pretty coin. Okay, we have another really potent signal here. Okie dokie then. 17 minutes left. Right, let's put you over there and dig you, shall we? Okay, it has to be in here somewhere. Good lovage. Oh, it is there. And that's the, no it isn't. It might be the stubble rubbing against the coil there, but no. It is a target. Oh, it's still in my hand as well, great. Okay, I can't see anything obvious. I said that before, didn't I? I said it was really small, but I've done it again. Oh, come on. Oh, is that it there? Are you it? I think you are indeed, sir. What is it, though? It looks like a bit of not something good. Oh, hold on. No. That's interesting. It's not really interesting, but it is semi-interesting. I've got no idea what that is. It's interesting though, isn't it? It's obviously bent over in some way, I'd say. All right, it's a target. Another goodie there. Interesting. Did you hear that rip? That was my shorts, viewers. That was actually my shorts. I'm not going to show you because it would be inappropriate. I need to buy myself a new pair of shorts. Someone remind me, please. Right, I've lost where the target was now. Oh, good Lord, I've got to walk around like this. I really like these shorts. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Oh, it's down here somewhere. It has been dropped. Oh, no, not there. Or there. Okay, it's here somewhere. Let's have a wee little look, shall we? Ah, it's there. And I do believe it's possibly a piece of shrapnel. Yes, yes. It is a piece of shrapnel, but again, it is a find. Okay, it's a little bit more far away, this signal. I guess it's probably not, actually. But I kind of thought that it could be because it's slightly deeper. Okay, then. Still in the all. Oh, how lucky was I? Oh, it's the, ooh! Ah, it's a button. You tricked me. I'll tell you why. Look, this is the reason I thought it tricked me. Can you see the gold gilding on the side there? That is why it tricked me, unfortunately. No defining markings other than the gold gilding itself, but that's a nice button. Well, it would be if there was anything on the front. Good, good. Right then, we're into our last 10 minutes by the looks of things. 9:22. Okie dokie then, what have we got here? Another lovely target. Probably about an inch in debris hay. All right, let's hopefully I'll get lucky with this and stick it in and it'll be near the top, my friends. No. Ah, no, it's still in the hole. Now we're looking at some depth, unfortunately, there, which worries me because typically that's where you'll get your big bits of iron. But also, at the same time, that's also where your hoards come up. So, unfortunately, you can't ignore that. Such a strong signal as well. Unusual. Oh, no, it's there. It's in my hand. Okay. Oh, and it's gone out of my hand. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It was, as I anticipated, a big old iron nail. Rightio, coming to the end of our journey, my friends. 6 minutes 50. Rightio. All right. Pretty much near the top. Let's have a look. Nope. Yes. No. No. It's in here somewhere. I can tell you now, it's not a coin. Oh, what is that it? Quickly. Yeah, okay, it's here somewhere. I do feel a bit of weight in my hand. Nope. Oh, it's there, look. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. No, come on, don't do this to me. Oh, you... Oh, come on. You tricked me, didn't you? Now, my friends, can you see something which is ever so slightly yellow there that looks remarkably like gold? Unfortunately, it's not gold, it's just an old bit of round gold looking toot. Because right at the end, last minute, I'm going to call that, by the way, that's done now, as far as I'm concerned. Last minute at the end, got one last signal. I think it might be picking up this. Quite a strong signal as well, actually. Oh, okay. It's doing a funny double thing now. Oh, it's that, that's why. That's interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. So the bits of iron that I have had today. Oh, no, not now. No, yes, you are done. Thank you, that was now. Okay, what I was saying, there it is. What I was saying is the bits of iron that have come up, I can't really get that across on the screen. There is a bit of a slightly gritty essence behind the tone. It's the best way of explaining it. Or sometimes a double clip. Every time you go over it, you go beep, 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 rather than a singular. That could be the nature of the shape of this piece of metal. Anyway, let's go and see what the conclusion is. I knew that concluding this video would be a bit of a nightmare. The reason why I feel that it's a nightmare to conclude these videos is simply this is predominantly a luck game. We can walk out on the field with the best metal detector in the world, which can cost thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, but you still need to walk over the specific item that you're looking for. Now, as I said, this field has been done with good machines. The areas that I did have been done with good machines as well. I don't think that this machine did badly at all in that hour. In fact, I think it did pretty good. A handful of coins and other bits and bobs. This is a budget machine. It's an entry-level machine, and this is kind of my conclusion in a roundabout way. If you're walking and your luck's in, you just need to know that the machine that you are holding will be able to find the item beneath your feet. That's the most important thing that you want from a machine. You can have all the gadgets in the world, you can have all of the functionality in the world, but predominantly the conclusion of that is that you just need it to beep when it sees metal beneath your feet. It does that, doesn't it? It does that. Okay, it doesn't have all of the other functionality, but as a really simple pick up and go metal detector, it does what you expect it to do. Pretty well, by the way. I sincerely didn't expect that amount of coins to come up. Which kind of worries me for the future of these videos, because they might not, because of the luck factor, the other detectors that I do might not do as well as this one. But as long as we're all aware that luck is the biggest factor in the game, then it should work out fine. As a secondary, if you've got a good metal detector, as a secondary, brilliant. It's so light, it's so simple to use. You turn it on, you switch it on, and off you go. I think the batteries go forever. But also as a beginner's metal detector, someone that's just starting the hobby, brilliant as well. Somebody that's elderly, doesn't have a lot of strength, fantastic. Children, brilliant. And that brings me back to my first point that I said at the beginning of the video. Check out the video of how this does against one of the Garrett machines that I put it up against. I did a depth test and I did quite a thorough test. It's quite a startling conclusion, I think. I didn't think it was going to do that well. Go and have a look for yourselves. Anyway, the first video in the 1 hour challenge, the CS1MX, did brilliantly. Thumbs up to you, sir. Thank you for watching, my friends, and we shall see you in the next video.